Justice delivery system and role of lawyer being delivered by Honorable Mr. Justice Aniruddha Bose, Judge Supreme Court of India. Thank you, sir. And we are here to listen, Lordship. And now may I request Honorable Mr. Justice Aniruddha Bose, Judge Supreme Court of India, to kindly deliver justice.
Okay, Mr. Agarwal, the President of the Bar, and all other members, Executive Committee and normal members. For a judge to come to a bar room is also homecoming, because this is the place from where maximum number of judges in India, they have come to this court and reach various courts. And actually it's an umbilical cord of a judge with that of bar. Now, when I thought of the topic, what I really had in mind was justice delivery system, but it's integrated with it was access to justice. Because first of all, the lawyers contribute to the great judgments, but somehow the judges who write them get all the name. This is, at least in our system, lot of reliance is placed on lawyers by the judges for arriving at a decision. We call it adversarial system, but that is between the two litigants. But with the lawyers, it's a collaborative system. Now, normally whenever outside the bar we discuss about law, the first thing a normal person expresses is the pendency of cases. What is often ignored is how many cases are also disposed of. And it is the lawyers who can make the difference in early completion of a case and a delayed result. The reason, see, we have a population of about 140 crore now, and the total number of lawyers would be possibly in the region of 15 lakhs, which per se is very low proportion.
30 now, it has crossed 30.
Oh, it's crossed 30
lakh.
30 lakh, okay.
During my time it was 12 lakh.
Okay.
I told that no jail meant for 12 lakh lawyers.
Maybe, because now there are some 2,000 law colleges each year sending. So even 30 lakhs is. Earlier, who were the litigants? The big landlord, zamindars, little later corporate houses. They were, you look up any Indian appeals, and who are the litigants there, excepting criminal appeal 302. The competing parties are these. Today, even every estranged homemaker, evicted agricultural tenant, dismissed workman can come with ease to the Supreme Court and find a helping hand from a lawyer. So the composition of litigant has changed, which is, I think, which speaks volume of success of a system. So I am not much, speaking for myself, daunted by these figures of pending litigation. For me, greater cause of worry would have been if there was no litigation. Because also number of pending litigation, of course litigation has to be completed within a reasonable time, but this also reflects faith of people in the system. Now today, as I see the challenge, there are challenge under three heads facing the legal community. One is using of mother language as the medium in legal process. If we talk of access to justice, ultimately the mother language would have to replace any other. Possibly technology can help, and that would be the second area where lawyers and judges need to equip ourselves better. Application of artificial intelligence can help making legal documents accessible in respective mother languages. Now, Honorable Chief Justice of India is taking steps in that regard, and judgments are at least being translated at present possibly in 13 languages simultaneously. I'm not sure of the figure, so President Sahab can correct.
You may be not knowing, but it is in so many, so we have to clap.
No.
And clapping is less due to mobile, because mobile, everyone is having mobile in hand. That's why they are unable to clap.
Okay. Information technology has made a huge difference in making the system work for common people. I remember when I entered in 1985, I always thought that computers would create some kind of digital divide, a technology apartheid between those having computer knowledge and those not having. We thought of a rich and poor gap at that time. But now I think the gap is horizontal on age. Younger people, for younger lawyers, computer has become of great help. We don't need a library except to project it as a lawyer's chamber. I think all the political leaders who are lawyers always are in front of reports, All England reports, this, that, whenever we see them in TV. But with many online softwares are available, we can have access to almost all the judgments which are relevant to us. Secondly, with this virtual system, a litigant from Lakshadweep or Nicobar Islands can find out how his case is being conducted in this court, which is a great thing. Otherwise, somebody told me jokingly that once a litigant hands over all the papers to the lawyer, he becomes a kind of priest and he takes the cause to the divinity. The litigant too doesn't know how and what goes on. But it's not like that anymore. The next challenge is to get used to the alternative dispute resolution process. We always think in terms of court cases whenever we talk of access to a law, justice system, or functioning of legal system. But there is a good deal of cases which can be resolved through artful negotiation. There we'll have to attune ourselves a little more in properly advising the client that this much you can get maximum, so it might be worthwhile to get little less and finish up the problem in 15 days than wait for it for 15 years. Now, dead snail in a beer bottle need not engage House of Lords to create Donovan Stevenson every time. Sometimes it's necessary, but most of the time we can get the result without going to the law courts. The image of our system need not always reflect with a slightly discomforted person on the podium with the front covered with the red cloth. I saw this film called Jolly LLB and the slowly revolving fan, because in reality our courts even at the district level are much more modern now. You find young women using intelligence in exploiting artificial intelligence and helping their respective clients. I see a great future in the legal profession in this country, and as the bar of the apex court, you have to play a stellar role in that. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable and kind words. And I am confident that today's insightful discussion will be valuable to the members of the bar. And may I request Ms. Yukandra Pawar Jha, Treasurer SCBA, to kindly vote of thanks.
Respected Justice Aniruddha Bose, Judge, Supreme Court of India, Supreme Court Bar Association President Mr. Dr. Adish Agarwala, Vice President Mr. Sukumar Pattazoshi, Secretary Mr. Rohit Pandey, Joint Secretary Mr. Minish Dubey, Joint Treasurer Mr. Amrendra Singh, Senior Executive Members Mr. Arijit Prasad and Mr. Ranjit Thomas, Senior Advocates, Member Executives Upendra Mishra Ji, Chanchal Ganguly, Vibhu Shankar Mishra, members of SCORA, senior members of the bar, my colleagues and my dear friends. On behalf of Supreme Court Bar Association, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to Justice Aniruddha Bose.
Yes.
पीछे कॉलोनी सबके नहीं आ रही है चलो
आइए चाय कॉफी चलो कुछ कॉफी दे दो